Okay, the story of Hermes Sacrifice. Yeah, that's right. The story of Hermes Sacrifice. Alright, so I was sitting there. I'd possessed a body because that's what I do. And before I go too far in this story, it's not wise to like impersonate one of those beings. It just isn't because it's just like straight and simple. Like, what would you do? Motherfucker say who? Motherfucker say he who? Oh, really? What would you do? I mean, come on, honestly. So, I'll find out when I die. That's pretty much where I'm at with this thing. But, hopefully they'll let it slide. If not, otherwise I'll find out when I die. No, should let it slide, but Oh, really? You think you who now? You be talking too much, aren't you? Mm-hmm, yeah, we gonna find out. Fuck. So yeah, I'll find out when I die. That's where I'm at with it. Anyways, so Hermes Sacrifice. So I'm sitting there, waiting to reincarnate in ancient Greece, which at that time was known as the Mycenaeans, because during the late Bronze Age, the ancient Greeks were known as the Mycenaean civilization to make things confusing because they did a name change because they fucked up and they knew it. So yeah, we're talking about the Mycenaeans. This is Bronze Age shit, pre-Bible shit, way back in the day. So I'm sitting there in ancient Greece, getting ready to reincarnate, and fucking Hermes comes down in soul form. He just comes down. He has to talk. He wants to talk. He's a talker. He likes talking. That's what he does. So he comes down. He's like, hey, I got an idea. You and me, bro. You and me, bro. We would make like a killer team, a fucking killer team. And I look at him because I respect the shit out of him because he's a fucking saint. If there was ever a fucking saint, it's fucking Hermes. Like, complete pacifist, never hurt a soul, would not fight, just would not. He saw what happened to the other ones, and he was just like, I'm not going down that road, fuck that. But for some reason, he was interested in this idea, and just looked at him like, no, what the fuck, okay, why? And Hermes, he's Mr. Traveler, He could get 30 miles an hour, which is fast. He was always kind of disappointed because he thought he's like, I can move faster. But he would never push himself. He just, he didn't have to. 30 miles an hour is fast for a human being, even by modern standards. I think the top sprinter nowadays is like 20. And he could just run forever. That's all he asked for. He's just like, I just want to be able to run and just be super fast. That's all he asked for. And he just came equipped like that. But the problem is they could spot him early. See this kid that's super quick. Everybody knows who the fuck that is. Oh, that's Hermes. So they could spot him quick. That was one of his problems. But so he had been doing his adventuring thing, and he had gone way fucking up north, way fucking up north to these people. They called themselves the Asir, and he started talking too much. And they figured out how shit worked. And he started talking too much, and he was like, shit, because they made a move on him, and Hermes was quick as shit, like, he could just, and he's over there, and he's over there, and he's over there, but, like, top speed running was, like, 30 miles an hour, 35, but he could just run forever, just go, and the only time he ever felt safe was when he was running, because nobody could catch him. But he was all, he's a quick thinker, he just never trusted nobodies. And these Asir guys, after they learned all they wanted to learn out of him, because he's Mr. Talker, just gab. Oh, yeah, we got this going on down here. We got that going on over here. We're one of those Olympians, what I am, blah, 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 blah. And the Asir sitting there like, oh, really? Ooh, yeah. And then once they got what they wanted, they made a move on him, and he went, fuck you, gun. Because, that's Hermes. Fastest, still the fastest human alive who ever lived. So I'm sitting there, trying to reincarnate. Well, yeah, waiting to reincarnate will come flying out of my mom's, in ancient Mycia. Because the hope is I could sneak in there, take out the leadership, and hopefully the whole thing would just be like, done, taken care of, leadership gone. Okay, because the soldiers weren't really that bad, but you ever wonder why is it that the scumbags become the leaders? And the answer is because they're the only ones that want the fucking job. That's why. Everybody else is like, nope, I'll stay a low peon in the system. It keeps me out of trouble. But the guys, they just have to be somebody. They don't care. They just have to be somebody. Because down in the underworld, we were dealing with them. And the mistake is it was just kind of like, okay, they like to fight, let them fight it out, get it out of their system, hopefully this will work, and it went the fucking other way. They just didn't care. They were just like, oh, this is great. We go at it, we go at it, we go at it, I die, I come back to life, and then we're back at it again. This is fucking awesome. It went the fucking other way. Just scratching, oh fuck, no. That's pretty much how it went down. So, and it was pretty much the Mycenaeans and the Hittites, the Hattusians. They just wanted to go at it. They just wanted to see who was top dog. And the Egyptians, the same thing. They were just like, all right, who's top dog? And that's really all it came down to. What's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to fucking throw us in the underworld. And, dude, we'll just, like, battle all day long. It'll be fucking great. What the first and worst is going to happen? It was one of those things. So it's like, shit. And the only guys interested in taking the leadership positions over on the Mycenaeans were the fucking scumbags. It's like, oh, god damn it. Well, this is bad. So the goal is to show up, do some assassinating, and then off myself. But then here comes Hermes. Hey. We got another problem. Oh, god damn it. These dudes up north calling themselves the Asir, I fucking talk too much, so they're kind of my responsibility. Okay, so learn to fight. No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I'm not a fighter, but I know one. God damn you. No. He's like, he takes off. God damn it. No. He comes back a little while later. All right, I checked him out. Both the Mycenaeans and the Hittites are about equal strength, and the Egyptians, so they'll end up just taking themselves out. It's not a big deal. You don't got to worry about it. They'll go at it, and then they'll just take themselves out, and then you can deal with them whenever they're all dead. Well, but these dudes up north are fucking crazy. They're fucking crazy. They're fucking cavemen. But I told them about Mycia. So they came down and they got a shit ton of amber, dude. Shit ton of amber. So they're just like buying weapons, okay? And they're going around and fucking murdering their neighbors. And yeah, they're building something up there. It's not good. It's my responsibility. I gotta fucking do something. Learn to fucking fight. No. It was just no. No. So he goes away. So Hermes gives it some time and then comes back again. God damn you, dude. No. He's like, no, I'm sure about it. Like, seriously. Yeah, I'm sure about it. Like, fuck. Why? Just why? Because that's like the last thing I'd ever want to do. But he was just like, but I want one thing. What would that thing be? I want to be in charge. And I was like, wait, what? Because, usually I just lock the soul down, and it gets out every once in a while, but usually I just lock it down, and it's kind of along for the ride. I was like, are you sure? I mean, come on, are you fucking sure? He's like, yeah, I want to be in charge. So it's like, fuck. He's really persistent about this. He's like, this is something he wants to do, and, maybe, like, it'll be like a good tutoring thing, he'll learn how to fight for once, come on, and he was, and plus the two of us combined, holy shit, his speed, my whatever, holy shit, kind of playing in that game, and he mentioned it, and, dropping eggshells in my hand, I'm like, so I fucking bit like a dumbass, and fuck, okay, fine, let him in, and gave him control. I was not proud of it, because, going Super Saiyan 5000 was like, it was agreed. It was like last case scenario. I'd rather off myself than that, because it happened before where, the soul survived. But if you go you can only go Super Saiyan 5000 once. And the soul usually gets killed. Well, no, it doesn't. Not usually. I wish. That's the one I'm still waiting on. I'm like, God damn it. Fucking herpes. Damn you. Damn you, herpes. Damn you. Because he fucked like a bunny. For this stupid mission, I chose a smaller body. One, because everybody'd be looking for big giant Zeus thing. That's one, because, there were still tales of him in Mycia. So, that's what they were hoping for. But big giant Zeus thing is stupid. Because big bodies are stupid. Because they don't have to rely on brain power, they just muscle power. And the problem with big giant bodies is they just want to smash something. They're just looking around, and everybody's just like, I just want to just just hit this guy just to see. That's the problem with big giant ass bodies, is like you're just like this puny little thing to them, and the body just all it wants to do is just yeah. And that was the problem with Zeus thing, it's just like every once in a while the body would just take over, lose control, and oh shit, sorry guys, sorry. Yeah, fuck you too, fucking asshole. Shit, he's handy, but fuck, God, when he goes on a fucking spree, shit, fuck, dude, what is wrong with you? So it's like, all right, smaller body better, and plus all the food you got to eat to get that big body, up and running. Yeah, all right, fuck that. So yeah, trial and error, smaller body, it works better. So Hermes had already figured it out. He was like, yeah, I thought that was you. I was like, shut up. But anyway, so this, yeah, I was like, smaller body, better. And then with Hermes' speed, holy shit, dude. That's too, yeah, not proud of it. But he's over here bugging me too, like, dude, we gotta take care of these guys. Because they'd been trading with the Mycenaeans, and they were just buying, like, the Mycenaeans would just sell them their old crap. That's why the whole thing is just thrown all over the place with the Nordic Bronze Age, because the Mycenaeans would just sell them the old crap, and they would pay premium price, because back then amber was like gold, and amber can hold a static electricity charge, which is kind of odd. So they were using it as like, zap, ha, I have the electricity. Like, you don't know what they were like back then. They would do the weird shit, experiment with this, that, just to see if it would work. Weirdo shit they would do. And I'm pretty sure they were fucking doing some opiates too. But yeah, that's besides the story. So him, we're sitting there together, and we're both having second thoughts, like, this is a stupid idea. How did you talk me into this? And he's like, yeah, completely agreeing at this point. But so we're just like, all right, so what are we going to call ourselves this time? Both me and him batted around some ideas, and it was just like, Loki. Yes, that's what we're going to call ourselves. Why? Because this is a stupid-ass, loco, fucking retarded-ass idea. How did we ever fucking talk ourselves into this idea? And we agreed. But it was pretty much agreed that, so here goes Loki. That was the name decided for this thing that would be created between me and Hermes. Like, yep, this is going to be some insane shit. So we get born in ancient Mycia, and it's pretty much like a military dictatorship. Just straight military, Bronze Age military shit, all right? And there's a queen in charge, which is interesting. That pissed off a lot of men. Interesting, queen in charge. Don't know why, just cause. Might be bullshitting on that one, but still. Anyways, but yeah, it was like straight military dictatorship, You had these dudes walking around calling themselves the council, apparently, and they would just like wear masks all fucking day long. When they would sleep, they would wear this fucking mask because they were hoping to slip by the fucking, the judgment. They were hoping that if nobody knows who I am, I might just be able to slide fucking by or something. But like, masks all fucking day long, these council guys, and they're just fucking evil little fucks. But they were like, the enforcers of Mycia, fucking sort of shit. And it was a caste system, there was the worker class, there was the soldier class, there was like the fucking spy network class, and then there was the nobility class, that sort of shit going on. Straight caste system sort of shit. It was just like straight military dictatorship shit going on with a spy network, fucking like KGB shit going on, Yeah, that sort of thing. Yep, that was ancient Mycia. In a nutshell. So the childhood was actually pretty awesome. It was about, age 12, you had to go to tryouts, and if you failed, you were stuck in the working class pretty much. And then there was the trading class if you could, like, scrounge your way into it. But, like, that's how it worked. About age 12, you went to tryouts, and you either became a worker, a soldier, which they called Spartans, or the spy network, which they called assassins. And that was it, it was pretty much. So we went, did the tryouts, made it to the assassin class. Ooh, were we proud of ourselves? We were, oh yeah, dude, we the assassins, we awesome, we the shit. So into training we went. It was pretty hardcore. came useful in other lives. But yeah, it was pretty hardcore. They didn't fuck around. They did not fuck around. But it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. Fucking just learning how to sneak by people and just really came useful later on. So yeah, that happened. And then they sent us up, because he wanted to go up there anyway, so he was kind of asking. And they sent us up to go fucking check out on their valued trading partners, the fucking Nordics. So we go fucking up there in a boat, a black ship, because that's what the Mycenaeans used for the most part, was a fucking black ship. But they use black boats, and fucking, yeah. So up there we go, fucking with a boatload of fucking swords to fucking sell to these fucks. Not really thinking about it, because we were young, and just, hey, whatever, we the assassins, we fucking awesome, we the assassins, we fucking awesome. Go fucking up there, fucking talk, blah, blah, blah with them. At first they're cool, think everything's dandy. Here you go, give us the amber. Oh yeah, the amber, because that's what the council wanted, is the fucking amber, because amber was like gold back then. Ridiculous. If you listen to Norse mythology, at first they loved Loki, because he was the guy who was hooking them up with weapons and crap from the dwarves. And who were the dwarves? The Mycenaeans. That's who the dwarves were, okay? Yeah, and they ran black ships. And what's Loki famous for? A fucking black ship. In the Iliad, that's what Homer says. And he's going through all the different Achaean League, Confederacy shit, like, all of them, and they're all like, well, these guys had 50 black ships. Mycia had 100 black ships. Sparta, which didn't exist at this time, had, X amount of black ships. Like, only one actually had white ships. So, yeah, guess what? The dwarves. Yeah. In Norse mythology, it was the Mycenaeans. Yep. So that happened. So, yeah, originally they fucking loved Loki. They fucking loved the guy. They were like, yeah. But then, all these people, because Europe at this time was still in the fucking Stone Age. They were just happy, content. All those Southerners, they got all that metal, this fancy crap, but they don't know how to live, alright? We like nature up here, and then all of a sudden you got these douchebags coming down from the north, fucking rape, pillage, murdering, had a stupid at death arena, all these people freaking out, just picking their shit up, lock, stock, and barrel, heading south. Going down to where? Mycia. And they're sitting there bitching and moaning. Who is the fucking retard who gave these fuckers weapons? Because they'd been doing it for a while up in Scandinavia, taking out, conquering and consolidating. But then they decided to go fucking south into Northern Europe and Germany. And all these people freaking the fuck out. Because these are fucking Stone Age barbarians that somehow got their hands on fucking bronze weaponry, and they're just like, who is the moron? Meanwhile, me and Hermes are sitting there like, I am that fucking moron. Fuck me. You gotta be shitting me. Hermes, what the fuck did you just get us into? And he's like, I told you. Shit. Well, I tried to tell the council no, but fuck, they don't give a shit, dude. It's all about that money, because they're fucking planning that stupid war against the Hittites, alright? God damn it. And that Agamemnon guy, he don't give a shit. Look at that guy. That guy don't give a shit. The only good one is fucking Odysseus. He tried to say he was crazy, but they called bullshit on him, and then fucking did some ransoming with his family, and that shit didn't work, fuck. Because that's what it was, is the Mycenaeans, they were bound and determined. They were like, we're going to get these fucking Hittites once and for all. Bound and determined to do it. They didn't give a shit. They did not give a shit. Meanwhile, all of a sudden, you got fucking the Assyr coming down from the north to the south, fucking rape, pillaging, and murdering. And guess whose responsibility that is? Me and Hermes. Sorry. I'm just looking at it like, shit. The fucks have even, created their own stupid-ass copycat pantheon. You had fucking Odin, because he said so. It's just some guy that kept reincarnating because he said so. And then there was Thor, who was copying my style with the whole gong thing, but he couldn't fucking actually punch the gong and make the thunder noise. No. He needed a hammer for that fucker. So, yeah. don't know. The Mycenaeans ended up giving them some iron weaponry, which they could do, but it was just a novelty. It was just kind of like, here, check this metal out. Nobody else can work with this metal here, iron. You know, it was just like this novelty that they could work with, but it really wasn't any much better than bronze at that point in time, because they didn't figure out how to quench it. They hadn't figured out iron quenching yet. Like, it was just like something they could play with, but it wasn't really that much better. But these guys are stuck in the Stone Age, so they don't fucking know any better. So it was just kind of like, ooh, check this out. We give you, Odin, some bronze or some iron spears, and you, Thor, douchebag, some fucking, you know, an iron hammer, which is pretty easy to put together and whatever. But they just didn't know how to quench it yet. And let's be honest, bronze is like so much prettier. If you ever seen like those old bronze swords, you're just like, damn, craftsmanship, dude. But yeah, so they didn't fucking care. So the queen ends up dying under mysterious circumstances. Mr. Agamemnon shows up, says, I am the boss. They tried to talk us into it, but it was just like, no, these fuckers are up to something. Not happening. Not taking responsibility for any of the shit that you are about to do. Because when the queen was in charge, the military was strictly defensive. She was like, fuck you. No, not happening. So, yeah, she got offed under mysterious circumstances. And then they're looking for somebody to default the blame to. And they're like, hey, you, Mr. Guy that punched the stupid gong, because it's custom around here that he who punches the gong and makes it ring really, really fucking loud is therefore the thunder god. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to, because it's just a custom. Like, ooh, punch this gong. Ooh, you are now the thunder god. Dude, I thought Zeus was huge. Who the fuck is this guy? Don't need to know. Actually, it's us. So they didn't really give a shit. So Agamemnon shows up, has his fucking crew, and pretty much everybody's on board with it. They don't fucking give a shit. They just want to go wreck anybody and everybody. It's just a childhood thing. Because, like, fucking growing up, it was like going to the football game. It would be like, Mycia versus Athens sort of shit. And, you know, it was all just play. Kind of like, what's that? You know, where they run around and beat the fuck out of each other with foam swords, harp or something like that. I don't know nowadays, but it was like the same idea. It was just like simulated combat, and it was like going to the fucking football game, and it was all patriotic and shit. You know, Mycia versus Athens, Ithaca versus some other fucking town, that sort of shit. And that's what it was. It was like the first fucking sport. It was great, but the problem with that is, you know, and here I am trying to make fucking paintball an official sport, but, you know, still same story. So it was awesome, but it was just like these dudes were a bunch of fucking beasts, and they were very, very good at it, but there wasn't very many of them. And it was one of those things: well equipped, well armed, military society, but the Hittites outnumbered them by far, and the Egyptians outnumbered them by far. But luckily, that earlier on, in 1274 BCE, the Battle of Kadesh happened, and the Hittites and the Egyptians went at it, and it was a draw. And then Ramses got the shit scared out of him and bullshitted his ass off. Oh yes, dude, I was cornered in the back, and there was all my soldiers just fleed away from the battlefield, and Ra or some shit came over me, and I just murdered everybody in my path. No, he didn't. He ran like a bitch. Fuck me. Meanwhile, they got Aphrodite in a brothel. Oh, she's still pissed about that one. She's still fucking pissed at me about that one. I got like a 3,000-year-old. Do you remember when? Do you remember fucking when? 3,000 years ago, where I was fucking stuck in a brothel, big brother, and you didn't do shit. You didn't fucking do shit. Do you remember when? And then me and my angel hook up, and then Aphrodite figures it out, and now me and my angel have a remember when that's gonna last 3,000 years. Do you remember when? Do you remember fucking when? You fucking asshole. You're fucking shitting me. You fucking pronounced, and then fucking Aphrodite comes down, and you fucking shitting me? God damn it. I'm sorry. No bullshit. Fucking ridiculous. She's still pissed off about that. Well, actually, I might have made up for that one. But yeah, Aphrodite still fucking, remember when? I got 3,000-year-old remember when on your ass, you stupid fucker. Yeah, you. Yeah. You'll do it. You never do anything right. I know I always get fucking young. God damn it. Alright, anyways. So, me and Hermes, we head up north. these fuckers, Agamemnon and his dudes, they all fucking collect together. There was about 10,000 of them total. Not a lot, but well equipped, trained as a motherfucker, and armed to the teeth. And they do their patriotic, we are finally gonna go take out the Hittites. We are gonna do this great, great fucking deed. Blah, blah, blah. And everybody's like, oh, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You know, so they fucking go off. Their first target is the Kingdom of Alicia, which is modern day Cyprus. Modern day Cyprus. And that's where the bronze production was, because the Hittites came down, took over that, because it was just huge bronze production facility. They fed everybody pretty much with bronze. So take that out, you take out the Hittites' bronze production, and from there, they just fucking raided that eastern shore, you know, where modern day Israel is. Yeah, they just boop. Base of operations, Cyprus. Fucking raiding operations wherever the fuck they wanted to. Just do. And by the time they got to Troy, they just didn't give a shit. It was quite literally that. By the time they got to Troy, the soldiers that left and everybody, they just fucking didn't give a rat's ass. And like, it gets confusing because you get all these fucking immigrants coming down south from all these towns that they raped, pillaged, and plundered. And some Mycenaean defectors are amongst those, because that's what they were. They were defectors. They're heading down south trying to get to Egypt. Egypt heard what the fuck was going on and said, nuh-uh, not gonna happen. We don't give a shit. Not taking no chances with you guys. Fucking wrecked those guys. Sorry. Because those were the refugees coming south from all the shit that was going on up north there. And it took about 10 years. And in those 10 years, the military was tied up in fucking the Troy campaign. And me and Hermes, we're up north in like the German area, in like modern day German area, just doing our best to fight a guerrilla war against these fucking Assyr fucks. You know, it was kind of like, hey, is that a whole bunch of bronze weapons stockpiled right there? How many degrees does it take to just melt bronze? Because these folks can't do anything. They can't manufacture it. That's why they have to keep coming up. So they kept trying. They'd try to make their own swords, but never quite good, you know. So you just fucking find a stockpile of fucking weaponry and fucking light a big-ass fire, going around with the locals, trying to get them to help, you know, which really wasn't that hard, because their land just got taken by a bunch of fucking douchebags from the north. So, oh yeah, we'll help fight these fucks. So it's just kind of like a guerrilla warfare going up north, waiting for the fucking army to come back from Troy to come up and fucking finish the deal. Is pretty much what happened. Meantime, everybody learns what these fucks are doing over in Troy, and nobody's happy about that. You know, in the Troy campaign, they're doing what? Yeah, they're just rape, pillaging, and plundering over there. They're not really doing shit. They're just picking towns, cities, easy targets, fucking. It was sad. You know, they finally got to Troy. That time their numbers had dwindled a little bit because of the defectors. Just like, fuck this. I am not gonna. No, not gonna happen. Just not gonna fucking happen. Just not. You know, And Hermes is, kind of starting to enjoy himself. You know, fucking most badass life ever. Hermes and me. His speed, my whatever. You know, it's just like, pew, stab that guy, pew, stab that guy, pew, stab that guy, pew. Oh shit, that was a kid. Because they didn't give a fuck. They would throw kids at you. They did not give a fuck. And that's what really got him. Is, he fucking had to kill some kids. I was all like, it's alright, dude. Have to take some time in the torture chamber. It's understandable, but yeah, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker, okay? It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. And he was just like, no. So, yeah. But he was. And yeah, it happened. It happened. But in the meantime, we up here fighting the stupid-ass guerrilla war, holding these guys back. Whole bunch of just refugees flooding down to Mycenae, just like, what the fuck? Are you guys fucking serious? Everybody down there feeling guilty, and then they're hearing about what's going on and fucking over in the, in the Hittite area, the Trojan War, whatever, and they're like, fuck, we suck. And, yep, that's kind of how that was going on. That was, And then the Hittite army, they pissed the fuck off. They hunting the Mycenaean army, you know, they just fucking trying to catch them. They're like, where are these fuckers? Because at this point, the Hittites are looking like fucking gold. The Hittites look like they're the fucking man. They're like, whenever we catch these fuckers, we're gonna fucking murder all of them, every last single one of these fucks. And they got the bigger army. They got like 30,000 troops. The Mycenaeans are probably down, you know, they're down to like 9,000 or 8,000 because people are just bolting like, fuck this. But Agamemnon and his men would fucking sit there and blackmail everybody. And I'm pretty sure they were on some opiates, like something, some painkiller to fucking just, you know, numb them out, and you know, you don't realize what you're doing until after the fact, and you're like, no. But some of them really didn't give a shit. That's the sad thing. But they finally made it to Troy. A fucking big epic ass fucking battle happens. Just big epic ass fucking battle. Fucking the Mycenaeans are there. They get fucking pushed back to their fucking boats. Fucking Hector, who might have been Marduk, I'm not sure. Because remember, I hang out down there. They were hanging out up there. Kind of, you know. But I think that might have been Marduk, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's just like this epic back and forth battle. But the Mycenaeans, they got the armor, the weapons, and the equipment. And the Hittites got a shit ton of cannon fodder, because that's pretty much what that was. It was just like they had their elites, which were like fucking armored to the core, and fucking well trained, but they were the minority, you know, and Hector was one of those guys. And then they just had their fucking cannon fodder, just like, here's a kind of small shield and a spear, dude. Have at it, have fun, you know. It was one of those things. It was just like this epic back and forth battle. Mycenaeans finally won out. Finally, after what's his name? All the time I remember it until now, and then I forgot his birthplace. The Ant people. Achilles, there we go. Prince of the Ant people, the Myrmidons, because they had like the good armor. They had that like polyopolly armor shit. It was just like, think of the Bronze Age version of plate armor, you know, like knights in the Middle Ages and shit, and their fucking plate armor and shit. So it was like the Bronze Age version of it. It was called like the polyopolly armor, but it was fucking good stuff. But yeah, because Achilles, he was more or less just like a commander. He was like the guy that sat in the back and just yelled and screamed at everybody, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. And he'd run back and forth, swift-footed Achilles. You know, that's what he was. He was just a commander. He was good at it. Because during the war games, back before all this shit happened, you know, other guy would have their commander, you'd have your commander, and fucking, you know, it was pretty much who was better at it, and Achilles was really good at it. And that's how that worked out. But something happened, and I got majorly butthurt, but I'm pretty sure Hector just straight murdered him, and then everybody laughed, because he was like a prince, and about everything. So, yeah. But finally, with the battle at Troy, the Hittites they lost, but they broke the Mycenaeans back, so they dropped them down to like 3,000, so they couldn't do their shit no more. But then this is when Odysseus fucked himself over, because the whole Trojan horse thing, yeah, bullshit. He was just sitting in there with like 50 dudes to, you know, for a peace treaty. But nobody fucking trusted him. He was just sitting in there with 50 dudes for a fucking peace treaty. Everybody thought it was going to be cool, but everybody heard about what they would fucking doing, so nobody trusted them. But somehow Odysseus talked him in that everything's going to be cool, and it got everybody fucking drunk. And then they just opened the door up, and the fucking army came in, and then the army finally figured out, okay, we're done. We're fucking done. Okay, we're fucking done. And they came back, and everybody hated them. Everybody just fucking hated them. They sent them up north to help Hermes and me out, and they told them, don't fucking come back. Get your ass up there. Finish off, go kill those fucking Assyr people. Don't fucking come back. We don't want to see you ever fucking again. Understood? Understood. Yeah, that's pretty much how that went down. But they did. They came up north. And the ones that ended up off the shores of Egypt, yeah, they went down to trade all their ill-gotten gains. They're like, dude, we are fucking loaded with shit. You know who else is loaded with shit? Egypt. So we're gonna fucking sail our happy asses down to Egypt and do some fucking trading. And Ramses was like, fuck, no you ain't. And they just fucking got their asses kicked and they just fucking got destroyed. But, you know, that's exactly what they deserved. Except for all the slaves and stuff that were on the boats too with them. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck did I get this fucking seriously? But yeah, they just went down to fucking... They thought they could trade it all away, but Ramses was not playing in Egypt. He was like, nope, I destroyed those guys over there, and you definitely do, you fuckers, those fucking sea people. Fucking sea people. And then they talked to the survivors and figured out the story was like, you know, it was just like, hey, I ain't one of them. I ain't one of them, okay? No. I just got fucking strung along with this bullshit, alright? They just took me in as a slave. Fuck! I'm happy to be with you, Egypt. Fuck those guys. So, Hermes and I and the remnants of the Mycenaean army that survived the Trojan War assault, raid, whatever the fuck you want to call it, we finally link up in, like, northeast Germany. I gotta get the placement right. That's where we link up, northeast Germany. And we were just like, all right, we're gonna sucker bait these guys. Because Odin and his boys were getting desperate. You know, we were doing a pretty fucking damn good job of just not rape, pillaging, plundering, but just fucking their shit up, dude. Everything we could fuck up, we fucked up. It was just like, and with his speed and my whatever, dude, it was just like, pop, 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 pop. Yeah, it was a good time. I can't argue. Well, I can argue because it pissed me off because he was like, no, not gonna happen. But yeah, we destroyed their infrastructure as best as we could and pretty much just whittled them down and kept whittling them down. So Odin and his boys were fucking desperate and out for blood. They were just like, we just need to kill this fuck. Fuck, dude, what the fuck is this thing? So we link up, and we're like, all right, we're gonna ambush these fucks. We're gonna fucking ambush these fucks once and for all. We're fucking, you know, they got an army of about 1,500, give or take, 1,500. Meanwhile, we got fucking 3,000 Mycenaeans fucking at our back, fucking armored the fuck up and fucking ready to go, because this is like the one battle that, like, this is like their redemption battle. They're like, after all the shit we just fucking did, this might redeem us, because everybody knew these fucks had to go. They just had to fucking go. So, you know, Hermes and me, we fucking just go, we just fucking take off. Fast as fuck, you know, fastest human alive at this point in time. 30 miles an hour. Fucking being, you know, just fucking balls of steel on us at this point in time. Fucking, hey, Odin, fucker, hey, we're over here, hey, fucker. Because they had fucking loaded up their stupid ass army and, like, they didn't have shit. Their equipment was back to fucking stones. They were pissed. So we just fucking, hey, follow us, hey, come on this way. And fucking led them straight into the Mycenaeans. Fucking had this fucking platform set up because Hermes wanted to fucking, you know, he wanted to do some showboating. It was kind of stupid, but, you know, he was the one in charge. Because it was just one of those, I think probably the only time I was like, fine, we'll see what happens. This is a bad idea. This is the locoest idea ever fucking thought of, Mr. Hermes. We had this fucking, he had it all set up and this gong and shit, and he fucking just, today you will see power. Blah. Fucking started punching. Bah, 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 bah. And fucking pissed them the fuck off because everybody like, hey Thor, he's copying your style. That's fucking asshole. So they just come fucking charging straight on in. Fucking just book it back behind the Mycenaeans because they're hiding in some trees. Just fucking perfect setup. Those Mycenaeans came out and just went straight to fucking work, you know. We're talking about fucking the Trojan War, Trojan rape veterans, you know, just fucking hardcore. Survived fucking shit after shit after shit after shit and did more shit and more shit than they fucking ever wanted to admit to, you know, against these guys. You know, they just fucking biggest shit talkers you ever fucking run into in your fucking life. Just talking shit the entire time. Just fucking talking shit the entire time. You know, but everybody understood that all these fucks gotta die. That was it. Because they were a value trading partner. And if word got back to them that the Mycenaeans, who they got their bronze from, murdered everybody, well, that would not go over well. Kind of sad. Politics still in fucking play. So everybody had to fucking go. Every fucking man had to go. And they were fucking sitting there just talking shit the entire time. We were just like, sorry guys, we really don't want you, we just want them. But y'all gotta die anyways, I'm sorry. This is just how this, this is war. This is fucking war. This is how war works, okay? I know you guys have been enjoying yourselves up here, rape, pillaging, and plundering. Not that we can say much about ourselves, but welcome to war. Alright? Mediterranean style, sort of a thing. It's just kind of one of those things. And, like, yeah. Meanwhile, Hermes and I were just like acting as skirmishers, just going through the line and just punching dudes. Just going through the line and punching dudes. And he kind of psyched himself up, because me and him are having like this internal monologue, like, dude, you don't have to. I can just commit suicide after the battle and we'll be fine. Because the fire already got inserted into him, so he knows, like, the eyes are starting to glow, do the glowy thing. He's like, yeah. And I'm trying to say here, like, it'll be fine. We're gonna win, okay? These guys don't got a fucking chance. It'll be fine, okay? It'll be okay. It's gonna suck. Take a couple rounds in the torture chamber. It fucking sucks every time. It's gonna happen to me too. I know it. I'm not looking forward to it, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. And he's just like, no. Just stoically like, no. It was just like, I live pure and I'm gonna fucking die pure. I don't give a shit. It was just this weird fucking, almost Power Rangers moment, where the guy inside the Megazord or whatever it's called, how the Power Rangers are like about that shit, and that's what he was like, except for the Megazord was pissed. It was just like, damn you, are you fucking serious? It'll be okay, I'll just commit suicide. It'll be fine, we'll commit suicide, dude, it'll be fine. He's like, no, I live pure and I'm gonna fucking die pure. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna, I've never been down there and I'm never gonna be down there, sort of a thing. It was just like, damn you. And it just, tentacles came in, fucking grabbed him, and he just fucking erupted out. It's kind of like the soul just fucking out through the body. Hurts like a motherfucker. Hurts like a motherfucker. Because it quite literally burns me alive. And it's a slow fucking burn. So until those nerve endings fucking go away, fucking hurts like hell. Hurts like hell. Just go into berserk mode. Just sort of a thing. But he can't feel it. And he's the one in control. So he's fucking just zooming. Just fucking zooming. Zooming, dude. Just fucking making faces explode. And the vets are getting off to it. They've never seen shit like this. Who the fuck was this guy during the Trove War? Fuck, dude. Just eyeballs bulging out of their fucking eye socket. Just fucking, he would come in and just boom, guy's face just explode. Fucking Super Saiyan Goku 5000, but you can only do it once. And fucking vets of the Trojan War are just like, what? Hermes' last, I guess what you'd call thoughts before he exploded out of me was, remember me, remember, and then he went out, like screaming it at me. I should probably do a better job of that, but it was just, remember me, remember, and they just explode out and fucking, and like just become the fire, like something. He's still alive. He's still fucking, that's him fucking just bah, 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 bah. But there's a time limit. It's like 5 minutes and that's that. Meanwhile, I'm fucking burning alive. But man, was it awesome. Fucking, they just beat the shit out of everybody. And all of them, all the vets, like, all the vets were like, this is why Zeus is number one. Because, yeah, they thought it was Zeus. No, it was fucking Hermes. But they were like, this is why Zeus is number one. This is why Zeus is number one. And everybody like, no, it's fucking Hermes. So just fucking destroying shit. And they fucking just freaking the fuck out. Because just faces exploding. Just fucking over here. And they still coming. Because the other guys are scared shitless of the people behind them. Because they think they're fucking gods or something. And the people behind them don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just like, keep moving forward or I will murder you. Murder you, it's just like they don't know what the fuck they were doing. They finally fucking broke after much shit talking and much murdering, and the Mycenaean chariots just came through and fucking wrecked everybody. And then they just fucking swarmed in on fucking Odin and his crew, because Odin bitched out and was like, protect me, Fucking, they just swarmed around him, and fucking Odin went out like Gandalf-y, dude. That's how he went out. Just the shit kicking out of him. The shit kicking out of him. Shit kicking out of him. And Hermes was like, stop! And everybody stopped. And he just walked up all like, you know, badass and shit. And he was just like, oh, you thought you were a god. And just fucking punched his face in. He was just like, that's exactly, and then he turned around and was like, that's exactly how I wanted to fucking go out. Right fucking there. Right on, guys. That was the most righteousest battle ever. Fuck yeah. You know, he was all fucking pimped out, and then, poof. That's that. Yeah, I walked up to the judge on judgment with my head down, like, yep, I know where I'm going. This is gonna suck. God damn you, Hermes. God fucking damn you.